And hello, YouTube. Drunk Geek here on Earth 2 Comic Cast. Uh, we are talking about Black Panther, which I had the pleasure of seeing late last night. And we're going to talk about what I thought about it. For y'all who might not know, I do a Drunk Geek YouTube review, usually about all things geekdom. And last night we drank some fine African wine. Yeah, Black Panther. A little biased, but it was great. It was awesome. Uh, Everything from sets to costume designs, acting. We had some of the. If y'all don't know, there's a whole joke. We only get like four black actors and actresses at a time in a generation, and it seems like almost any black uh, actor and actresses that we could fit in there, we try to fit them all in as possible. It was great. There's also celebration of culture. There's celebration of the melanin in your skin. Like it was great, man. Also very empowering to females. Where does it take place? So no spoilers, but the story was consistent. The action was great. I've heard reports where they say that there wasn't enough action, but I think that the action we got was all for a purpose, and I think that also in this world, we've seen that there is no wasted effort. So King T'Challa, he acts with a purpose anytime he does. If he's gonna, he's a very, it's kind of like you ever see that person that's very methodical in how they think and how they move. There is no wasted movement. They're not rushing unless if they rush, it's something going on. They're doing something for a purpose. If not, they stroll, they walk to where they're going, and that's what he is. What I've said about Mr. Boseman is that since Civil War, he has a powerful, a loud quiet to him, where he can command. So when he does yell, it's it's noticeable. It frees you in your track. Again, the person that's very quiet, not a pushover, but they're very quiet, laid back. So when they do raise their voice, it gains every attention. For me, wasn't a perfect movie, but it's darn near close, especially for its genre. I would say that out of the Marvel movies, we have maybe three that are better or on par, which is great. Marvel movies are going for 10 years. They knocked us out of the park. This better than Doctor Strange? Yes. Better than Ant Man? Yes. Better than Iron Man's 3 and 2? Yes. Movies that might edge it out depending on your sensibilities. I think that Winter Soldier is still a better movie. I think that Homecoming, depending on where you're at with Spider-Man, is there with it. Avengers was an event, so everything that makes this movie as epic, or having its epicness there, there's nothing on par with that so far in the Marvel universe. Maybe the hype of having the Avengers get together, but as a cultural standpoint, this did what Wonder Woman did, but better, and more inclusive. So yeah, would I see it again? I'm gonna see it again as soon as we can get tickets. Does it deserve all the hype? Well, here's my thoughts on this. You hype up any movie, it's not gonna meet that expectation. Did it meet my expectation? Yes. Is it a cultural event? Yes. Does it deserve to be a cultural event? Yes. And I've seen people argue that. Like, they don't understand why people are so popular. I mean, you already have Falcon. Well, no. Um, you never. When I was growing up, you didn't get money put into productions like this. Hell, you didn't even get cartoons get productions like this. I mean, I remember Super Friends. They were almost all white, and Black Lightning always didn't sit right with me. Actually, I slept on Black Panther when I was a kid too, because all the black characters, their first characteristic was they're black, um, and I felt like that was weird to me. And but still, why Super Friends? Because I like comics, I like superheroes as a kid, and that's all we had to work with. But even in Super Friends, Superman was super white. Like every go back and watch Super Friend clips. Like Batman got a little color to him, Aquaman got a little color to him. Superman is white. Like darn near sheet of paper white, if not. She always sat weird for me. Guy was a farmer from Kansas. Anyway, so do we deserve it? Does it deserve the hype? Yes. I think this movie is a mixture between. Uh, it's what we wanted out of a Star Wars movie. It's what I mean. You had great action scenes with technology that was far beyond what we have today. You have that warrior culture, so you get that melee combat that we all love in our sci-fi movies for some reason. It gets more visceral than just shooting somebody with a ray gun. But you also had ray guns. You had car chases. You had superpowers. You had a new cultural world to explore. They made this tiny country, and I guess maybe we need to get our. We don't. I think we also, as an American, others we don't think how big America is compared to a lot of other countries and what you get in there. Um, Black Panther has, they say they have 5 different tribes there, and those 5 different tribes you felt like was a whole different world. I really want to go back and explore it. I'm waiting for the Wakanda. I know people are gonna be upset about it. I'm waiting for the Wakanda Disneyland section so I can explore all these different tribes, get all that cultural relevance, what they're good at. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Let's go back. Let's go to Wakanda every year. I'm for it. It's not gonna happen, but I'm for it. I'm waiting for the Black Panther TV show. I'm waiting for more expanded lore. We can bring some of the classic comic book stuff out. Now that's everything I liked about it. That's everything I liked about it. Here are my negatives. Some of them I'm have hardly even negatives. So it is predictable. It hits all the same story beats we've seen in other movies. So if you're paying attention, you can guess where the plot's going on a lot of different areas. Is it a bad thing? No. Sometimes it's okay to give us what we want and what we expect. I'm talking to you, Last Jedi. Uh, there were great subtle messages. They didn't like beat you over the head with message. But there was one moment in there from like, yeah, if you see, I'm gonna get, nah, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Um, don't be a menace while drinking juice in South Central in the hood. I messed that all up, but yeah, like just the Wayne's guy goes around and goes message every time someone has a black speech. Wasn't a lot of those, but they definitely made their point. There's different perspectives. Oh man, I'm messing this all up. I didn't even talk about Killmonger. Michael B. Jordan killed this. He killed this role. I, I, man, man, he's gonna be the next Denzel. I don't care what you say. He's gonna be the next Denzel. I don't know why he's not more stuff, but everything he's in is great, except for that Fantastic Four movie. But I'll block that out. Sorry. Back to negatives. There was one kind of line at the end of the movie where I was like, it's kind of a message type of thing. Like you didn't have to be right on the nose. Like you're doing a great with the different perspectives of how to engage with society. Thought that was great. CGI looked a little wonky at some parts, but this movie had a really big budget, so really stretched it as much as possible. And those one parts you just forgive. Um, I don't like where the superhero movie always starts off with the superhero fighting some other version of himself. You saw from the trailers, this one does make sense. Besides that, the only issue I had is that it wasn't long enough. I gotta stay in Wakanda for another hour or two. I love that place. I can't wait. The fashion was on point. I need to go there. I want to see more. Well, nope. See, that's not the problem. Wakanda. When you saw the city, the actual city, on a street level, yeah, you could tell they were reusing the same like block of of set. There's a different perspective or angle, which again, it's a movie. They had to build a whole city from scratch. Futuristic battles and techs and costumes. There's there's some things you can forgive. But besides that, yeah, I liked it. Um, I'm gonna go see it again. It's one of the best Marvel movies. Not quite better than Winter Soldier, but I can see an argument for it. Anyway, guys, what you think? It's first live cast on Earth 2 Comic Cast. Remember, it's okay to geek and drive.